Meanwhile, the April jobs report shows 175,000 jobs were added last month, which is lower than expected. This comes as mortgage rates are on the rise for the fifth week in a row. ABC News business reporter Alexis Christoforous has more on that. Alexis, unemployment rate also ticked up slightly to 3.9%. So what does this say about the state of the economy?
I think this throws a little cold water on the idea that our economy is overheating. This shows us that job growth slowed last month. We added 175,000 jobs. That's still solid, but it's less than the 240,000 we were expecting, and certainly less than the more than 300,000 that we added the prior month. So here's where we added jobs. Healthcare, no surprise there. We always see that, it seems, month after month. Social assistance, transportation, and warehousing. But, you know, Diane, month after month, we talk about how important the wage component of this is. It's where the Fed really hones in to look at maybe where inflation is headed. And we did see some positive news there, at least for the Fed, maybe not for workers. Wages rose less than expected, up 0.2% month over month, and rising 4.1%, or 3.9% rather, year over year. So that was a little bit less than expected. So this offers some hope that inflation may be coming more in line with what the Fed wants. But, you know, 1 month does not make a trend, so we're going to have to see this combined with inflation reports in the coming weeks to see if this is going to move the needle at all for the Federal Reserve when it comes to the timing of its interest rate cuts.
And mortgage rates are also rising again. What does that mean for home buyers?
Well, there is some hope out there. I like to think there's always some hope out there. And these mortgage rates are rising at a time when it's a critical time of the year for home buying. You get more than a third of sales overall happening between March and June. So now this is the fifth week rather in a row that we've seen these mortgage rates rise to 7.22%. But at the same time, we did see inventory starting to loosen up in certain parts of the country, especially in the South. Some more homes finally coming on the market. And the average listing price, this is not the average buying price, but the average listing price came down a little bit, about 0.5%, still, though, above $400,000. So again, you know, this rise in mortgage rates sort of offsets any kind of a decline we may have seen in prices. And I think especially for first-time home buyers, it continues to be a real struggle.
All right, ABC Business reporter Alexis Christoforous, thank you.
Welcome.